Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rebecca and today we are doing my February 2023 bullet journal setup. Now around Christmas time, the holidays, there were a ton of gnome things everywhere. I'm talking like gnome art prints, gnome cards, even gnome cat toys. So for February, I have taken some inspo from all the little gnomes I am seeing everywhere and doing a little cute Valentine gnome theme. The main colors here are pink and red. I'm keeping it kind of classic this time. Sometimes I like to diverge a bit from the classic Valentine's theme February setups. This year I'm kind of leaning into it. So kept it super simple with my little gnome friend on the front here and just some little hearts above a cursive February. I'm mainly using Crayola Super Tips for the colors, but I am using a light pink zebra mild liner, and I think I also used one of the Arteza watercolor brush pens just for the skin tone, which still turned out kind of orange, but I think he's cute regardless. So this is the cover page this month, keeping it super simple. I am quite happy with it. Look at how cute our little gnome is. And then moving on to the monthly calendar page, I made a lot of mistakes with this one. So I decided to move the habits over one square. Super easy fix. This is why I pencil everything out. But then when I was drawing in my boxes for the calendars, I realized I made everything off by one in that top row. So after questioning my life choices, I continued to make the rest of the boxes line up with that second row. And later on, I opted to go for whiteout to cover up my mistakes. I thought about cutting out a page from the back or just gluing these two pages together and doing it on the next page. But, you know, mistakes happen. Let's just keep it simple. Let's not overcomplicate things. Let's just fix it and slap a little whiteout on top and let that be problem solved. You can still kind of see it at the end, but you know, at this angle, it looks pretty good. It is covering it up quite a bit. So I am just gonna fix all of those, and it really doesn't look that bad. I mean, I know it's there, but it's still totally functional, which is the important part. And then I'm just adding some little boxes where I can write the different habits in above those with the zebra mild liner, and also adding some little hearts above so that I can do a letter for each day of the week. And I am also going to just number everything, keeping it super simple with the 5x5 squares with just a space in between each. Somehow managed to mess that up anyway, but you know, it's fine. After that, I was thinking that it looked a little plain, so I did decide to kind of freehand a little gnome up in the corner. Should have penciled him out because he turned out a little bit wonky, but you know what, he's still cute. I just didn't estimate the proper amount of space for where his feet should go, which is fine. And I just added a little bit of washi tape. This washi tape either came from Michael's a few years ago, or the XO one might have come from Walmart. And of course, Opal has to check out everything and completely block me coloring in the gnome and try to attack every single pen and marker that I own. But she's so cute, so we forgive her for being in the way. She's just a really good paperweight sometimes, you know? A paperweight that swipes back. And then I'm just adding some little hearts around to kind of tie everything together and fill in some of that white space. And that's about it for the monthly calendar. I started writing in some of my important days going on, appointments, Groundhog Day, you know, the essentials. And moving on to my weekly spreads, I decided to start with a vertical setup for this month. I am keeping it to 2 weeks per spread at the moment because I'm not finding myself using very much space when writing down my tasks. Sometimes that changes, but recently I haven't been needing the extra space, so I kind of feel like why waste the paper? So I just did a little heart at the top and then some boxes. Kind of messed up the bottom, but you know, it's fine. This is the month for mistakes in the bullet journal, apparently. But that's alright. I'm just using the same Crayola Super Tips markers to fill in the little hearts. Kind of tried to sporadically do it. There's no real pattern going on here. Just wanted some variety. And I think it looks pretty cute. And here's how it looks for those 2 weeks. And then I did decide to do a different setup for the last 2 weeks in February. So for this one, I am starting out by putting a little bit of washi tape at the bottom, and then I'm going to have a horizontal setup for this one. So I'm still going to stick with just using hearts for the numbers, but I did add another little gnome way down at the bottom to try to stick with the theme. I wanted to make gnomes for each one with them holding a heart with the number, but it was just too much, and I think it would have overcrowded the page. If you had bigger squares, I think that would be super cute, or even more space with a vertical setup. If you did 1 week with those vertical rectangles and had a little gnome at the top holding a heart, I think that would be so cute. So let me know if you guys take this idea and run with it. I would love to see what you create using this idea. I'm sure some of you can be much more creative than I am. I just keep it super simple lately because I know that if it takes me more than a few hours to set up my bullet journal, it's probably not going to be the right functionality for me. I need simple, I need to be able to write down my stuff, and I just need to not take forever doing that. And here's a little close-up on those and my little gnome. I think he turned out pretty cute. And then here's a final little flip through of how the whole month turned out. I'm very happy with it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what theme you're using for February, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!